We came here because we thought we could make orphan care better, and we were working with a children's home to try and do that. And when we started really understanding the situations of the kids we were working with, we realized that most of them wouldn't have been in an orphanage if someone had helped their family sooner. Most of the kids were there because of poverty. Most of the kids were there because something happened, a parent got injured, a debt was owed, and they had no safety net. There was nothing to help the family, so they ended up leaving the kids somewhere with people who could care for them so they could go and work and pay off debts. And it's really heartbreaking and sad because there's no reason these families shouldn't be together. Children are supposed to grow up in families. They're supposed to grow up with parents who care about them and care about how they do and are invested in their success and failures, and with siblings to learn how to interact with people. When you take parents and grandparents and aunties and uncles out of the equation, you get children who are taken care of by people who are paid to take care of them. They don't have someone invested in their success in the same way that a parent is. Here, there is no safety net. There is no social structure. Half of the families we work with don't even have identification. They're so poor that they don't even have ID from the country they were born in. And so what we're doing is trying to provide that net. I started teaching basic childbirth education. And part of it was because I was surprised that no one is actually taught here how their bodies work, how they get pregnant, how babies come out. There's so much superstition. And so during that class, one of the first things I decided I needed to teach them was proper nutrition, because it's one of the few things they can control to make sure that they're healthy and their baby is healthy. And so we talked about fresh fruits and vegetables and proteins and all those things, and I kept catching looks on people's faces, expressions that kind of, I wasn't sure what was going on, and so I asked my translator, can they afford this food? Like, can they afford to get fresh vegetables and fruit and meat? And she said, oh no, they can't. So I decided it was going to be temporary. I decided that for those 12 women, we would just bring them fruits and vegetables and eggs, mostly vegetables and eggs, once a week, so that they would have enough to eat. And we brought extra because we know that they're not just going to eat it themselves, they're going to feed their families too. We didn't realize how helpful it would be. We didn't realize how much of a need it would fill. And we've had many families go through the program now, and we've since realized that this kind of weekly support with nutrition is really important to help mothers stay home and breastfeed longer, rather than feed their babies something that's not good for them and go back to work. And it helps to encourage them that what they are doing is good, that they are important to their children, that they're important, period, because they don't always know that. We see bringing nutrition every week and visits and encouragement as an investment in a family's future. It's a critical moment in their history, and if we can support them through that and give them tools and help them feel empowered, we hope that that family will go on to be a strong family that stays together. Doing for other people what's been done for me, or what I would want to have done for me, is just an essential part of who we are and what our faith directs us to do. We've been loved, so we love. We've been given much, so we give much. We have so much, so it's our responsibility to share our resources. I want them to feel loved, and I want them to encounter God in a practical way and see what He does with that. So taking nutrition packages is only a part of what we do, because it's coupled with education and support and just teams helping people solve life problems. And we consider it an investment in a family's future, an investment that helps a family to grow strong, that helps the children to grow strong, to be able to change their own world, to equip them with the tools to make their own world better. And we plan to continue providing these services, this support, and we would like to do it for many more families. So by the end of 2016, we would like to be able to support 150 new families. We've already put the team in place. We have the resources in terms of staff. So what we are hoping is to have 150 new people sign up to support a family for a monthly donation of $42 a month. For families here, it can mean the difference between staying together and needing to make really difficult, impossible choices about taking your kids to an institution or sending them away. If you are interested in helping us with our work of keeping families together and supporting families that live in very desperate situations, please go to thecharisproject.org and sign up either to donate or to help us fundraise. You can create your own fundraising page and ask your friends and family to help you reach your goal of supporting one family or supporting two families or supporting 3 families.